All right. Good morning. Today is Saturday, November 18th, 2023. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. Come out here. Got a big day today planned. Gonna be working on the 60, of course. Got quite a mess in here that I need to clean up before anything. I've been attempting to straighten some stainless aluminum trim, stainless and aluminum trim, polish them up. Been doing that throughout the week here after work. The main focus has been these door pieces. So that's today's plan, is we're going to get these doors on. So where do I start here? So these door pieces were original to the door, and they came off the door, and they were in nice shape. They had no dents at all, so that was easy for me. Took them off obviously when we painted the car, or way before, and they've been in the house. I ordered the new window felts, window sweeps, window felts, which these are unique because I'm used to 63, 64 stuff. 63, 64 stuff, they have a rubber sweep on the belt line molding here, but these have a felt, and I got them from a company called Repop. Unfortunately, when you order these from Repop, they come with an 8-piece kit, which is 1, 2, quarter window, and passenger side quarter window. That's 4, and then it comes with the pieces for the inside the door panels. So unfortunately, when you buy an interior kit, the door panels come with the ones you need, already on. Well, from Ciadella at least, they already come with the felts assembled. So you're stuck with 4 felts you have no use for, that you bought, that you paid for. So I wish they sold outer sweeps only. Maybe they do, but everything I've seen has been an 8-piece kit. Anyways, these things are mediocre quality at best. They staple to the stainless, which I should have done a video on that, but I didn't. They staple to the stainless, and by stapling I mean you can't just staple them to them. Basically, you had to drill holes through the felts, through the stainless, put a staple in it, and then bend the staple with some pliers. It's not like a staple machine, No, not through stainless. So I put, I believe, 4 staples in each piece, and then I secured them with the screw they come with. Just 2 screws, 1 on each end, and these things are not coming off. Before that, I ran them across the buffer. So they're pretty nice. They're pretty nice. They're not perfect, but they're more than presentable. Both sides. Followed that up with these door pieces. These door pieces are pretty straightforward. The car came with them pretty good condition. I found an extra set on eBay relatively cheap. I think it was like $40 a pair or something like that, and I was hoping to get a pair between the 4 pieces that didn't have any dents, and I was able to achieve that. So there's no dents at all on any of this trim. One thing to note is when you're installing this trim, it has a clip right here, and that used a special screw. The screw is less than 1/4 inch long. The reason why, because if it's any longer, it's gonna put an Audi on your molding right here, and you don't want that. So it's a special screw. I mean, you could probably cut a screw down if you had to, but it's not a sheet metal screw. It's kind of like a machine screw. So these things pop in with three clips that are part of the molding, studs, I guess you can call them. They pop into them square holes, boom, and then the screw, both sides. Probably just gonna dab a little green paint once the car's done and everything. But so these moldings are real nice, no dings, no nothing. Polished them up on the buffer. Been polishing the lower windshield. Okay, I do have the header bow piece inside the house, and have these horseshoe pieces, so maybe at some point those can go on here. Where we left off, we got all the side molding on last weekend, me and Bobby. Car's been sitting, got a leaky rim, so So it goes flat in about 3 days, but whatever. That's today's plan. I wish I had one of them doohickey theirs that you put the door on by yourself. These things have been on weeks ago, but I don't. So it's at least, without that tool, it's at least a 2-man job. 3-man makes it a whole lot easier. Today we're gonna attempt a 3-man job there. I haven't buffed them. Mainly because I don't want to get them off this rolling cart, because they're kind of hard to get back on by yourself. So I'm gonna buff them on the car. That ain't no big deal. But that's today's plan, is to get the doors on, get them aligned, and outside of that, I think then we're gonna work on Bobby's car. Once I get the doors on, you know, then I could proceed with the side glass and all that. But yeah, that's the goal today. Doors on, and a little dry compound there, and lined up. So let me get to cleaning up here, make some room, push this thing outside. We got some space, bring you guys back. All right, so I got things cleaned out, and I'm assembling these door handles, and I wanted to make note of what's going on here. So these are Rechromed original door handles, and they came off the doors. And I can't emphasize enough how valuable it is to have original equipment. I mean, I don't have experience with 60 repop door handles, but 63 and 64 door handles repop, I do. And first off, the hardware is usually off. The hardware is usually metric, so it should be a 3/8, I believe, on a 64, and it's more like a 10, and it's more like a round 10. So when you rechrome the original door handles, keep the original hardware. This is steel rubber gasket, and the original spring, original keeper, and push button. I didn't rechrome the push button because it's pretty nice, but the door handles. So now when I put them on the car, they go right on. Super easy. Super easy. Versus trying to re-drill the holes out, wallow the holes out for the hardware. Any guys out there maybe have done this on their 64s know what I'm talking about. These things suck repops. So if you can, salvage the originals and get them re-chromed. Yeah, you're going to spend about twice as much to re-chrome than you would buying repops, but it's totally worth the money if you plan on putting a car back together yourself. So let me pop this other one on, and I'll bring you guys back.
So like, what you want to do here is you want to turn it clockwise.
Tighten it. So we put the blue painter's tape on the edge. Now these things have been cleared like, what, 3 months ago maybe? And they baked in the sun in the summer, so the clear is plenty dry, but if you have fresh clear, you definitely want to use the blue painter's tape, not the 3M stuff, because it'd be too sticky. This is not sticky. And if you did want to use that stuff, then you can use, when you take it off, you can wet it. Come on. Touch that up a little bit.
You don't catch nothing in the rain or what?
Yeah, right there.
It wasn't supposed to rain today. Just slam it.
You know what? Let me look at that dye. I'll pack it for you.
It's the first time the car's been outside. All right, let's throw this other door on.
Still has no sun on the top.
No, the sun was supposed to be out today, man. Supposed to be wonderful weather. We were lied to. Anyways, so that only took about what, 20 minutes?
Right here. Oh, okay.
We're gonna throw this passenger side door on, then push it out onto the carport.
I'll grab it down and I'll just spin it through.
Well, it's catching on these.
Did you get the right bolt?
Mm-hmm. Right in the corner. There's a bunch of
There
them.
was 6 of them?
Yeah.
It's catching on those.
Well, this is the one that originally was on the driver's side. You put the one that was from here on the you replaced it.
Yeah.
So, but I'm saying if you want, I'll just run a little dive through, man. Fix these
Let me see.
It's right there in the middle.
Oh yeah, you can see it's worn out. Look.
It's smaller, huh?
Yeah, it's small. It starts real small here.
Uh-huh.
I think it's bigger.
And what? So what? It's not catching?
It wasn't catching on this door.
But it's catching on the other one.
It was catching on this one, yeah. We can try it when we put it on.
Okay.
I did rebuild the hinges a while back, new bushings and pins. So. Pretty close back there in that corner. That's okay. Looks good, Bobby. How's it up here? Oh, that's nice.
It's all original.
What?
What's
The door?
6.76?
Yeah.
All there is original.
Uh-huh.
No metal work around here, nothing.
Right. Okay. Throw this passenger on, man. All right, so passenger doors on. I'm gonna put these strikers on. These are original to the car also. All I did was spray paint them silver. And they cleaned up good. They cleaned them good enough. I mean, some guys chrome them, but I'm not really into all that, so I just hit them with some rattle can, some gray, kind of a neutral color. I wanted to say that so this one has a spacer. Some cars have spacers, some don't. It's basically a shim. You can use regular old washers if you need, but what's important is these little pieces right here. If you don't have these on, you need to get them. They remake them. They're like spike washers. What they do is once the thing is tight, they dig in and it's not going to move. If you don't put these on, you can line up your door and all that, and over time with the door open close, this is going to actually move, and then you're going to notice that your door is sinking in. You know, it's not lining up how it was before. So these are a must. A lot of times they get lost, but I put everything in a bag when I took this car apart. So pretty straightforward. Just screws on. Let me get this on here and bring you right back. All right, so doors on, strikers on, or latches on. I went afterwards, after we got it where I wanted it. I hit it with the impact and like a number 3 Phillips head, and that thing is stuck. Might need some minor adjustments whenever the weather strip goes back on. Gonna have to clean this up and paint it. Probably paint it with the same rattle can paint, just silver or gray. Screws as well. I didn't want to take the whole assembly out when I painted the door, so I just loosened it and let it hang in there. Got these in, and then we moved on to the knuckle guards. So these knuckle guards are reproduction. So these knuckle guards are listed online. They're all over the place. I'm not an expert on them. Some of them advertise 64 door, some advertise 62 door. There's some NOS ones out there, new old stock ones. They want $300 a pair, between $200 and $300 a pair for NOS 62 door knuckle guards. The repop ones, they advertise them as, man, they're all over the place. 60 through 64, which 62s don't use knuckle guards. Some of them advertise 61 through 64. Some of them advertise 63 and 64. I took a gamble. I ordered these from I-5 Chevy on their website, and they were $25, $24. Took a gamble. I know sometimes on 64s they don't want to fit in. You put a repop knuckle guard and a repop door handle, and you end up having to trim the knuckle guard because it won't fit in. These fit perfect. $25. They look great. Came with the screws. I did have to drill the holes, obviously. So that's done. Did the other side. Like I say, it has a little bit of play like that. I assume that's for the weather strip. Next up, I think I'm gonna go ahead and throw the spotlights on, maybe not. I still have to buff the door, so probably not. I do have some cavity wax. I'm gonna go spray around the cavity wax. I never did that, so I need to do that. I think that might be it for the car for today. I need to get on Bobby's car. So doors are on, look great. Just more pieces getting thrown onto the car. I think next up is gonna be stainless here around the windshield, and then probably start on the side glass. So car's never been outside since I had the top on. Coming along. Door fit pretty good. I mean, it's original door. We didn't do any work right here, so this is you know, this is original sheet metal, original gap. It's okay. It's all right. It'll work. I think that might be it for this update, this weekend's update. We need to get on Bobby's car. So hope you guys enjoyed this update. Doors are on. Thanks for watching. Y'all stay tuned for more work.